True crime fan, Taylor James, hosts a website selling memorabilia collectibles to other enthusiasts. He is now selling Jeffrey Dahmer's possessions, saying a family member reached out with the items from Dahmer's estate. How much are Jeffrey Dahmer's glasses selling for? The infamous serial killer and cannibal, Jeffrey Dahmer, was arrested, charged, and convicted of murder in 1989, but now his possessions are for sale. Taylor James is the owner of the online site Cult Collectibles, which he started at the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. He has sold numerous items from his home in Vancouver, Canada, where he has a whole page dedicated to the Jeffrey Dahmer collection. Dahmer's glasses are now selling for the unbelievable price of $150,000 several years after James first got his hands on them. He told TMZ that the housekeeper for Dahmer's father Lionel had reached out and asked him to sell the memorabilia, with him receiving a portion of the profit. The glasses being sold were reportedly worn by Dahmer up until his dying day in prison. This is the second pair of Dahmer's glasses that is being sold on the website, with TMZ reporting the first pair sold for an exorbitant sum of money to a high-profile buyer. While the glasses are not physically listed on the website, those interested in purchasing them can do so by reaching out to James directly. What other Jeffrey Dahmer items are selling? James is selling a plethora of Dahmer's memorabilia, including silverware, family photos, school artwork, and letters written to him while in prison. A murderer and cannibal, Dahmer received letters from devoted fans who said they were in love with him. Dahmer was killed in prison by another inmate, and James told the U.S. Sun, Dahmer received so many letters that he didn't have time to respond to most of them. He added, Dahmer's family had to take many of them home because he was only allowed so many letters in his cell. About 1/3 of the letters Dahmer received were from fanatics who claimed to be in love with him, saying, "You're misunderstood, I love you, I wish I could be with you." James is selling the letters after the new Netflix documentary titled Monster. The Jeffrey Dahmer story was released on September 21, 2022. James said he understands that people may not support or approve of him selling Dahmer memorabilia, and he said he has no issue with people's disapproval. James told the U.S. Sun, "I would never argue with someone who was personally affected by these killers' actions." However, he added, Netflix just made the Dahmer series, and the people who were involved in it will make more money than I ever will. These are historical artifacts. If it's not for you, it's not for you. I understand that this is a controversial target, but I think him an easier target for critics than a massive company like Netflix. When did Jeffrey Dahmer die? Dahmer was killed by an inmate in 1994 while serving his life sentence in prison. The serial killer was sentenced to 15 consecutive lifetimes in prison in 1992, and was sent to a high-security prison in Wisconsin. He spent 2 years in jail before he was killed while cleaning the toilets near the gym. Reese Bull is the sister of Errol Lindsay, who was killed by Dahmer when he was only 14 years old. She told the Orlando Sentinel that for 2 years after Dahmer was sent to prison, she received phone calls from men who claimed to be inmates at the prison. Bull said they offered her their condolences and promised that Dahmer would be taken care of. She received the last call about 6 months before Dahmer was killed, and the caller said, "You don't know me. I'm up here with Jeffrey Dahmer. Don't worry. Well, take care of it." Dahmer was 35 years old when he was killed on November 28, 1994. Following his death, Bull told the New York Times, "I wouldn't say I wanted it to happen like this, but Jeffrey tore my family up.